Of recent years, and not only in recent years, it has sometimes been proposed that the mysterious biblical character Joseph of Arimathea, who appears in all 4 canonical Gospels, is a characterization of Flavius Josephus, the chronicler of the Jewish War. It is an identification that persists into the Middle Ages. This Joseph of Arimathea becomes a hero of Arthurian legend, while at the same time we are told that it was Flavius Josephus who, anachronistically, first wrote the Arthurian stories. Moreover, we are told explicitly that Joseph of Arimathea was a knight who served under Vespasian for 7 years, a sure reference to Flavius Josephus. That is, medieval sources regularly conflate the 2 figures. Some modern exegetes want to say that the identification is well founded. The Gospels, they argue, are mythic rather than historical narratives written at a late date, and Flavius Josephus makes a cameo appearance as this Joseph of Arimathea in what are essentially types of historical allegories. As background to the medieval characterizations, let us ask, what became of the cup, the chalice of the Jewish temple when it was sacked by Titus and Vespasian? The menorah was paraded in triumph through the streets of Rome. The temple stores of gold were never found, but Josephus, the Jewish turncoat, boasts that the chalice was given to him. Spoils. This question, what happened to the altar cup, we can posit, is the raw material for what became the Grail legends of Christendom. There is the conflation of the crucifixion with the fall of the temple, the cup used to collect the blood of Christ, and the sacred cup in the holy sanctuary. Flavian shadows and motifs are found throughout Grail literature and the legends surrounding it. Vespasian appears as a Christian hero in many adjacent medieval texts. The idea here, though, is that when the temple falls, the Shekinah, the divine presence, becomes occluded and fugitive. The quest for the lost Grail is the quest for a sanctity that was once indwelling. Josephus, as Joseph of Arimathea, figures in these legends. I want to draw attention to a small item of evidence in support of this identification in that most extravagantly strange piece of Christian apocrypha, the medieval Gospel of Barnabas. It is a misspelling, namely a misspelling of the place name Arimathea. In the Italian manuscript of the medieval Barnabas, the name of this character appears as Joseph of Arimathea, adding the letter B. Assuredly, the Gospel of Barnabas is full of strange things, many misspellings among them. Indeed, spelling throughout the document is wildly erratic and inconsistent. Here, Arimathea is misspelt. It is Arimathea. As it happens, there is no known place corresponding to Arimathea. This is partly the mystery of the biblical character, Joseph of Arimathea, but where is Arimathea? There is no external evidence for the existence of such a place, and a good many biblical scholars are inclined to consider it a narrative device rather than an actual historical location. In that case, our Gospel of Barnabas suggests the nature of the device. Rather than a place name, it is patronymic. With the B added, the name can be rendered as Joseph bar Matthias, Joseph the son of Matthew. Bar indicates son of in Aramaic, whereas the Hebrew would be Ben. Now, Flavius Josephus, by his own account, is the second son of Matthias, a Jewish priest. In Aramaic, he would be known therefore as Joseph bar Matthias. And this is what we find in the Gospel of Barnabas. To my knowledge, only in the Gospel of Barnabas. It is one of the many notable and suggestive curiosities to be found in that work. It perhaps inherits and continues medieval traditions that identified Joseph of Arimathea with Flavius Josephus. And the spelling error is not a meaningless accident, but a revealing and insightful persistence of the identification. Again, the medieval Barnabas presents this gospel character as Joseph of Arimathea. This might be construed as the Aramaic Barmathea or Bar Matthias, with the B making Bar, son of, and Josephus, by his own account, is exactly son of Matthew, hence Joseph Bar Matthias. While it is wild and late and vexatious and strange, I insist the Gospel of Barnabas is an inherently interesting work, with fascinating readings of gospel narratives, and anyone with a wider concern for such narratives should not overlook it.